If you've ever been on a Carnival cruise ship and you've wanted to know how to fold these napkins in these kind of fancy style, this video is for you. So let's watch. I'm going to show you how to fold each of these 3 napkin styles. Napkin styles? Napkin styles. All right, we're going to do this one last. We're going to do this one second. And we're going to start with this one. So I first saw this one at Bonsai Sushi on the Panorama, and they taught me how to fold all of these. So let's start. I'll move these out over here. Okay, so we start with a napkin, and we're gonna fold this napkin into thirds. So 1 down there and 1 there. How you fold it really kind of, really depends more on how tall you want this to be. So I'm gonna have it about this. Then you are going to fold it. I'm gonna do roll up from the bottom for you. And actually I'm gonna flip this around. And you're gonna roll it up as tight as possible, and I'll explain why in a little bit. So I just the amazing ladies at Bonsai Sushi taught me how to roll these and fold these napkins, and I just kind of loved it so much that I've started doing it every time I go eat. So I love making these napkins. I will fold them while I'm at dinner, while I'm at breakfast. Everywhere I go, if I'm eating somewhere, I will fold my napkins in one or all of these different styles, just because to me it's a lot of fun. So once you do it this way, you kind of let it unroll a little bit, and then you can set your silverware on top, kind of make it look nice like that. All right, so this is the first style of napkin. All right, so I'm gonna put this to the side. I'm gonna grab this and show you. Here is the second style of napkin. This is how they do it at Bonsai Sushi on the Firenze. And that's actually where we're at right now, on the Firenze. Okay, so I'm gonna pull these out and let's start from scratch. Okay, so we've got our napkin. And first thing, we are gonna fold it in half. So however you wanna do that, pull it full in half, make a nice little crease, fold it in half again. Nice little crease. And then now, so I'm going to show you, this is the bottom. You're going to take this and you're going to make one little fold and then this second fold. The goal is to kind of center this there. I'll have a little graphic that shows that. So I'm going to kind of try to center this right there. And then after that, we're going to flip it upside down and you're going to turn it so it's back a square, and then you're going to fold it in thirds again. So 1/3 up, and then another third, and viola. There we go. Easy peasy. So we stick our silverware in there, and there's our second napkin style. Yeah, second napkin style. Okay, now let's move on to the third one. This is the most complex one. They do this at Bonsai Teppanyaki, and it's like a little kimono. So let's start this from scratch. Now this one, the first thing you need to know is that there is a top and a bottom. This is the top, this is the bottom. The way you can tell is from the stitching. Right, so you can see there's a little stitching in the fold, that's the bottom. No stitching, no fold is the top. So we're gonna start with the bottom facing up. So I'm actually gonna do this to where the top is up here for you to make it easier for y'all to see. So here's the top. You're gonna fold down about a quarter, half an inch, something like that. This is gonna be the little lapel in the kimono. Make a little crease, you're gonna fold down again. So fold down twice. And fold down again, make it nice crease. All right, so we've got twice. Now what we're gonna do is flip it over. So I like to cross my arms just to keep the nice crease. Flip it, And there we go. Crease it again. Now here's the fun part. You're going to, I kind of put my fingers here, and you're going to fold down in a corner, or kind of like an angle, and another one. So this makes our little neckline. You see that? Make like a nice little crease in that. Now we're gonna pull from the bottom up. So from the bottom, come up, and then we're going to fold kind of same amount, maybe like a 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch. Make one little fold there, another fold, and we do this. Now what we can do is kind of judge how far up we want this to land. So maybe right there, looks pretty good. Now here's the fun little bit, is we're gonna flip this again. So kind of hold this and flip it. There we go. Make sure everything is still folded nicely on each side. And now we're gonna take this and we're gonna fold in just a little bit. You can kind of look at where the shoulder lines up if you want it to be skinnier or fatter. I actually want this to be a little bit skinnier. You can kind of see the shape of the kimono take some form. I'll bring this in a little bit more. Okay, and now we flip it back, and viola. There is our kimono, and we can stick in our things. Okay, so now we've got all 3 napkin styles from Bonsai. So there we go. We have all 3 napkin styles. And if you want to watch more videos about Carnival, check it out here.